really, it's like a really strong onion. Really good sauteed with like green beans is how I like to eat it a lot.
Yeah, I would saute it with garlic and oil, and then I would like use it as like a way to make the Alfredo sausage strong, so you can put it on the bread and eat it by itself without eating anything else.
Yep. All right. Does anybody know what these are?
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes?
Yeah. Specific type. I forgot the
It's similar to a tomato, but
Tomatillo.
tomatillo. Yep.
Oh, that was a complete guess.
These are actually like I've eaten like a whole one of these, and you feel like sick. These are just like really, really basic, and like you know, like a base.
Yeah, it was like.
No, they like neutralize your stomach acid and don't make you feel well. But people put this in like pico de gallo and stuff.
Rhubarb.
No. Good guess.
That was a good guess.
It's colored
That was a
salt.
very good guess.
You see a rhubarb?
Yeah.
Except one of them is green.
What? Yeah, Swiss chard, rainbow chard. Same family?
Chard.
No?
Collard greens.
Is that the collard green
Collard,
thing?
collard greens, yep.
That's squash.
That's squash, yep. I made it hard with showing the plant. not
Turnip.
the-
Radish. Turnip or
Which
it's
one?
one of those. Turnip or radish.
What the hell's that?
Oh, I know
The
those.
Japanese things. Where we get in the Japanese places.
Oh, they're not poblano peppers, are they?
It's not a pepper. This is actually a flower.
Seed inside. Gooey.
Oh, I
Oh, I just ate these.
Oh my god.
Yep, yeah, okra. So like,
Okra.
yeah. People put this in soup a lot to thicken the broth.
Yeah.
It'll make the, and if you eat it, like it's very like sticky and gooey. But
It's a weird texture, but it tastes good.
yeah, okra.
Is that parsley?
It's very similar to parsley. Cilantro.
Looks like cilantro. Yeah.
But so it's in the celery family. So that's also looks like a celery top, kind of, right? But the main thing to like focus on is this part right here.
It looks like the spawn of the devil. That thing looks like it's gonna have a face hugger in it.
Any guesses?
Maybe it's Jupiter.
Besides celery? Celery is
Wait, what
close.
did I say? It's parsley. Oh, parsley.
Asparagus? It's not asparagus.
That's quite hard.
Celeriac. So this is someone.
Why should it just
No,
go
so-
back to where it gets?
It's in the same family as celery, but it's really good in soup. I think I had a really good butternut squash soup and celeriac recipe, if I remember correctly. But usually you like shave it up or something.
You shave up the bulb thing, or?
Yep. Any questions? This is kind of like a weird overview / what did I get out of farming / do you guys actually know what vegetables are?
Good though. Do you have a favorite like? Oh, sorry.
What's like, is there a place around here where you can get organic stuff?
Um,
Where you like to get?
There is a CSA here. I looked at it, but I think it's like $60 like a week. About.
I don't-
It was a little like.
I don't cook regularly enough to be part of a CSA on campus, but I like Hannaford has a pretty good selection of like fresh vegetables and stuff.
After 9 months or so. I feel like maybe farmers market.
Yeah, farmers market
Yeah.
too, of course, but that's like only on Saturday.
Yeah.
And it gets up early on Saturday.
Did you guys have a favorite recipe on the farm that you guys would like make for lunch or something?
I usually pack the lunch, but every year we have pizzas. And so we had an earth oven. I say pizza, and you guys think like cheese, tomato sauce, and go, where are you guys getting this from? But you can put basically any vegetable on a pizza, really good. You can make like a sweet potato sauce. It's pretty good. like basils, tomatoes, really good on pizza, margarita style pizza. So when we went to farmer's market, we'd like trade our vegetables for like mushrooms and cheese. And so, you know, we get fresh cheese, mushroom, marshmallows, not
Marshmallow pizza.
I'm trying to think, pesto, you know, basil, like pesto pizza, you get like a white pizza going. So that was always a classic, like, we always look forward to really good fresh pizzas. Yeah.
Did you guys, was there a lot of waste happening at the farm? Was there things that you guys had trouble selling?
So we definitely, so one of the good things about being a CSA is you're not like, you know, your customer already bought it, right? So there might have been waste, but a lot of times we didn't see it because we picked basically what the people took home, and then they would take it home, and if they didn't use it because they didn't know how to use celeriac or something, and then, you know, then there was potential waste, but for the most part, we were very, like, really efficient compared to like some of the large scale operations. One of the things that also, like, as farm workers, we had free takes of whatever was left over or any like secondhand, as well as just like going out in the field and like picking things if we wanted. But so a lot of times we would literally, like, I would get more than a share's worth of vegetables every week, just, you know, taking home, because you know, if a tomato has a bruise on it or, you know, the skin's broken, then we wouldn't sell it. But I can just cut the tomato in half and eat the good half and throw the other half away if it's bad. So there was food waste, but I think there's food waste everywhere. I can't quantify it for you. Any other questions?
How do you work like 12-hour days and just be okay with that?
It's tiring, but you know, it was doable.
It's super rewarding. It's funny, I did 15 today.
I guess like one of the things I'm always like, in high school I was always biking and always running, so I was always super active, and working on the farm, like, you know, would kind of sap some of that energy, but even then, like when I got home, I'd still go like hiking or mountain biking or something. So I just enjoyed like being outside, and I'd rather be doing that than like dealing with like shitty customers at pizza joint or something.
And then you came to RPI.
Also, you know, I wasn't making much above minimum wage, but just the sheer quantity of hours I worked made it so that like I had more money than most of my friends.
And food.
And you know, I think extremely healthy because like, oh, I'm hungry, I'll snack on some blackberries. Like, or like, oh look, I'm having a nice fresh tomato on my sandwich today. Like,
Did you eat on the ground instead of pesticides still on things and stuff? So you didn't eat on the ground, or?
So we were pretty lenient on the pesticides, and I knew which crops like had just like recently been sprayed or not. So I would do that. I wouldn't recommend like going out to some random field and just starting to eat vegetables. But just because, you know, sometimes there's like iron sulfate like stuff that they'll put on to like deter pests. You don't want to just like eat like iron weird chemicals. But you know, I would generally wash or wipe things off.
I've heard that like, so this is some like Berkeley like PhD guy who's like, he runs like the Berkeley like Earth Center or something, and he was saying like sometimes organic foods actually contain more like toxins because that's how the plants like fend off bugs and stuff. I don't know if that's like.
I mean, I can't argue with a Berkeley PhD, right? But I think it's probably subjective. But you know, would you rather have like an edible like plants like toxin to like deter bugs versus like some synthetic like toxin? I guess is the question. Do you guys remote have any questions? Diogo or Dan? Or maybe they couldn't hear us the entire time.